What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. Kindly do not take anything personal on this channel. If something feels personal or sensitive or offensive, it might not be your message. You can leave it for somebody else. And please only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Okay. I'm gonna start out with the letter deck again today. See what comes out. What's happening in the animals. Okay, sloth in reverse. Okay, somebody's feeling better. Somebody's not feeling slow or weighed down. Okay, but something could be going on with the sloth community. It's like when it's, maybe somebody's doing something, the sloths in the spirit, this animal who spends a lot of time on trees and branches which represent life. Okay, something could be going on with this animal in the community. They were in the upright yesterday, now they're in reverse. We have clam. Okay, clam, somebody's mouth is shut here. Okay, maybe a Pisces in reverse. Okay, Ursula in reverse. Okay, somebody could be letting this energy go and having good luck because of it. Ladybugs in the upright today. Okay, tree in reverse. So someone is scared to lose their life. They're keeping their lip buttoned about something. Okay, there's some sort of abundance that this person has. A hat in reverse. E, the letter E. Okay, we have S in reverse. F is in Frank in reverse. Fish in reverse. Something could be going on in the fish community. Okay, we have C, O in reverse. L, T in reverse. W. Something about a hat. Somebody could be obsessed with your hat or something you wear on your head. Okay, they're not going to get the hat. They're not going to get this hat, something you wear. They could want something that you wear for their altar, that they could become obsessed with it, okay, for their altar. They could be obsessed with their altar and want something that belongs to you on it to keep contacting you spiritually. Somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with C could be not speaking because they're afraid of losing their life or something very close to them. But there's cats in reverse, dogs in reverse, and frogs in reverse. Some kind of drowning is happening with frogs, okay? I've been seeing this. Something about tires, the tires on a car or a vehicle, the tires. Somebody's trying to do something to the tires on vehicles. C, first, middle, last name starts with C. Anyone's name can start with W or E, L. H in reverse, first, middle, or last name, or their hat. C in the upright, CC could be significant. Twins could be significant, or two people born on the same day that don't look alike. This type of twin as well could be significant. They could be in reverse. Somebody had to let go of a deity in their life. This Ursula. Someone keeps offering up something to let go of something else for their abundance. These two people that look alike, somebody did this for their abundance, but they don't have any type of coverage. They don't have any protection on their head or something like this. There's no protection on the head. This could be significant. Somebody could be selling something selling. They could be selling someone with Pisces. They could be trying to sell someone with Pisces placements, if that makes sense. Like they want to sell this energy, or they do sell this energy in some way. Let me just go over these letters again. SCFOL WTHE. West Coast, or the word west is significant. Cough, coffin, cough. Left. Leslie. So if they left their hat somewhere, you left a hat somewhere. E in reverse. ET. You left your hat somewhere. Somebody's covering up something about dragonflies. They're doing something to dragonflies in the spirit, maybe. Their wings. Ladybugs have wings. Somebody could be targeting winged insects as well. For abundance, for the ability to fly. Something like this. We could be significant. We. Weck. Weft. Fock. Calf. And Sophie, Hugh, and Foley. Any of these names or words or sounds? Okay, let me see what wants to come out of here. The letter E could be significant. Letter E could be significant in this reading. First, middle, or last name, a place that starts with E. The sound E could be in the name. E, long E, short E, eh. Somebody is ready and reliable to do something. They're saying, I'm ready and reliable. They want to keep something a secret. They want something kept in the dark. About diet, food, veganism, fasting, starvation, food issues. They want to keep something about this in the dark. They don't want this coming out. Why is this person don't want this to come out? Is there some kind of connection with prostitution? A fire in reverse. Fire placement. Somebody is struggling. Somebody could be struggling with their appearance, and food could be connected to this. And they don't want anybody knowing this. They don't want somebody knowing about these fires or explosions or something. A fire sign could be, somebody with fire placements could be significant. It doesn't have to be. But somebody's like taking someone's beauty and how they feel about themselves using food. Like they're using, it's like when this person doesn't eat, they're doing some kind of wickedness. When somebody doesn't eat, they're correlating this to this person having loss in their appearance or something like that. This is some kind of wicked, harmful incantation that somebody is trying to do, or they have done this to people before. And then they want to make this person, you know, sell themselves somehow, okay? Give me more about this secret agenda card. Secret agenda. Okay, this is some kind of hustle, the swindler card, but it's exposed. Okay. Someone can't defend themselves anymore. Okay, there's something about them not feeling like they can, or, okay, that might not be the case. Something about a fire, a house fire, a forest fire, a city fire, an explosion, a volcano, some kind of book burning, something burning of something is significant here and connected to these women that are not eating, or there's something going on with their food or something. And then we have athlete in reverse. So something is going on, some kind of hustle or swindle is happening with athletes being in reverse and not being able to defend themselves even though they're strong. They're unable to heal from something when this person does something, this kind of hustle or something like that. This is a past, present, or future reading. If this reading is not about you, it could be about someone from your past, present, or future. The government could be contacted about something like this. Somebody could have contacted the officials, okay, somebody in court maybe, or an advisor about something like this going on. And then I have water disaster in reverse. So water fire signs could be significant. They could be causing drownings, floodings. There's something going on with water and fire and expansion of this element. Some kind of use of this element to cause harm or loss, okay, or sacrificing something so that people don't have their new beginnings. Okay, they're astral projecting and doing this, somebody. Okay. This is some kind of spiritual traveling that is happening. Okay, royalty, the royalty card in reverse, okay. Someone has lost their title in someone's life, or somebody's title is illegitimate. Like they thought they were somebody and they're not, you know. They thought they were someone to them, and maybe this person isn't who they thought they were. Somebody is a direct descendant of someone, and someone isn't. There could be some kind of distant relationship happening as well with an athlete. Air disaster in reverse. So there's an air sign in reverse also participating here in the torture of someone when they astral project to them. Some kind of spiritual torture could be happening, or some kind of victimization could be taking place with a fire sign or something. Fire could be significant as well. Something with tools, or if somebody works with tools, wrenches and things, like somebody works with tools. This could be significant. They could be cursing the tools or doing something to somebody's tools. Okay. Interesting. When they astral project, an air sign, somebody with air placements could be doing this, or a fire sign. Give me more about these cards here. A plane crash or a bomb could be significant as well. White girl in reverse, okay? Something could have happened to their head. The color pink could be significant. A white girl in reverse could be significant. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. A loser did this. Maybe a woman or someone who was selling their body. This could also be a woman who was selling her body. Something could have happened to them. They couldn't heal. The dick was good. Okay, this is out here. Something's going on with that. Okay, some kind of encounter. And then we have, oh my Lord, sucking D, okay, in reverse. Okay, so Libra, okay, could be significant, or Sagittarius. Somebody with these placements, can you move in? So someone wants someone to move in, but I see STD, I see Cancer, could be significant, the sign or the disease. Somebody is engaging, okay, having intercourse with someone, and someone could have done something to someone of a white descent, okay, and they weren't performing certain things in the bedroom is what I'm seeing here. I'm trying to say this appropriate for YouTube, but somebody wasn't doing something in the bedroom with a loser, okay. They were having some kind of intercourse though, but they weren't performing certain acts, okay? Somebody's a psycho here. Psycho is out. An air sign, somebody with air placements. Psycho, okay, is significant. A divine feminine could have been going through this. You're a vibe, wow, okay? So somebody was telling this person that, wow, like, you're awesome, you're everything I want. But something was torturous for this person. Some kind of act could have been happening with tools or something that somebody puts in their hand. Something like this could have been happening to this person, or they could have been using some kind of tool or something they use in their hand on this person. I'll make love to you in reverse. So somebody wasn't making love to somebody. It wasn't, okay. And then I have Mary or Marie. They weren't making love to someone. An M name could be significant. They weren't doing something, okay? Somebody's a control freak. You're a psycho. You can't cook. And I'm hungry. I'm hungry as fuck. Somebody was hungry. Okay? You're a vibe, but you can't cook. Somebody's a control freak or a psycho. This is some kind of abusive relationship where two people are together. White girl in reverse could also mean somebody's not a white girl. Okay, like somebody, I'm picking up like maybe someone who wants someone to act like a particular way, and somebody's saying I'm not like that. This could be possible. Aries could be significant. Only take what resonates. So we have a lot of fire, air. You have M names. Somebody's not a lowlife, and somebody is. We have lowlife in reverse and loser, or something happened to this lowlife. They're in reverse because they wanted to move in. This could be a spirit too that wants to dominate someone, and now they're in reverse. Something happened at the gym, or gym could be significant. I look forward to growing together. Somebody wants to go to the gym. Somebody wants to go to the gym. Okay, they want to grow together. They want to work out together. This is good. Okay, somebody has a good job. I've been lying to your ass. Okay, getting clean. Okay, somebody been lying about getting clean. Okay. An M name could be significant. Somebody's been lying about getting clean. Okay, but they have a good job or something. Or they want a good job. That's why they were doing it, or something like this is significant. I can't choose who I want in reverse. Somebody knows who they want. Okay, a plant mom. Okay. I can't trust you though. Somebody cannot trust someone. Somebody wants to be with someone, but they cannot trust them. Okay, somebody's a major bitch. Okay. And they're lying. They could be hiding it too. She's lying to you in reverse, okay? So somebody's not lying to someone and somebody is. Again, these are, and then we have liar, okay? Secret celebrity. I'm gay, bi, and married, okay? So something is going on here with a rapper as well. A rapper's involved. Somebody's saying wow, okay? Wow, okay. Hotel in reverse. Somebody don't want to do something at a hotel. I strip on the side. Okay, this could be significant. You are my twin flame. So somebody's twin flame, okay, strips on the side. That's what they do. I look like money, okay? Somebody looks like money. And that's somebody's life. This is significant for someone. It could be confirmation for someone, but they don't want to do something in a hotel. Okay, I make much more money than you. Okay, so somebody makes more money than someone else. And then we have gentleman in reverse. Someone isn't a gentleman, or somebody doesn't work on a gentleman's club. Okay, okay, right over I strip on the side, right? Somebody is stripping privately, or they're stripping, but they're not in a gentleman's club. They're doing something somewhere at a different location, or they're not stripping for gentlemen or something. They're not nice people. Okay, STD, or somebody's not a gentleman. Okay, so some kind of STD business is going on here. Leo and marry me. Okay, so somebody wants to get married. ER could be significant, or RE, Mercedes Benz. Okay, a Leo could be getting married, or is getting married to somebody sincere. Okay, but somebody's bisexual. Oh shit, this is dropping all over the floor here. Put a ring on it in reverse. Okay, somebody is saying no. So there's somebody that's watching someone who's getting married. A Leo, okay, in the upright. When somebody is trying to, I see somebody that could be saying, go start stripping on the side, or to strip on the side, or and pass this for me, do this for me. Tell in reverse. Don't tell nobody that you're stripping. Okay, this is going on. Marry me. Okay, somebody said, I want to put you in the emergency room because you're getting married. Somebody's very jealous here. You move. Somebody's saying you move. Okay, this is happening too. Okay, trust. You move. Okay, A. Somebody says A. You. Something like this is significant. I'm gay. Okay, somebody's saying this, but somebody isn't gay. It's like somebody is gay, but you don't see it. You don't see that this person is gay, and you are with somebody else. You want to get married to whoever this is, and this other person is saying no. Like somebody's literally seducing for money or something, or dating somebody for money or something like that. They don't want anybody to tell somebody they're doing something, but somebody has a twin flame. So someone in the background who is gay or bi and married, or all three, is trying to sacrifice other relationships. Basically, it's looking like the same kind of situation. And they're saying, I look like money. I got money. I make more money than you. Okay, just keep doing this for me. Keep doing this for me, and don't get married. Don't. You know, keep doing this for me. Don't keep stripping on the side. Keep doing these things so you don't ever have the relationship that's meant for you, and I can have it. Or somebody's trying to have their relationship through someone else who is destined for, who deserves it. Taurus in reverse. Pisces in the upright. Family and kids. Park. Scorpio in reverse. Trustworthy. Strippers. They're looking for strippers they can trust to make them con artists. I need you in my life forever in reverse. They don't want to commit to this woman. Divine feminine in reverse. He's a dog in reverse. So he doesn't look like a dog, but this pimp is a dog. And they're using this woman, okay, in this industry, or they're trying to make this woman in the industry and then do something. But somebody's 30-something years old when they're doing this. A divine masculine who's not a divine masculine. Okay, good man. Okay, they want a good man. Somebody has a good man, but they're choosing something else here, or being conned into doing it. I forgive you. Okay, somebody's forgiving someone for cheating. Okay, they weren't honest about it. When they went out of town, your friend came on to me. So the friend was coming on to them. Okay, they didn't use protection. Protection in reverse. Older man. You can trust me, girl. That card means they cannot trust them. They're in their bag. Okay, somebody's in their bag, but they're a psychopath. A black girl. Somebody's a black girl. He's cheap as fuck. Okay, your cat is getting on my nerves. So this man is cheating. Your cat is getting on my nerves. I mean, the woman is getting on the other woman's nerves. She knows about this other woman, and they're getting on the nerves of them. I want to spend more time with you. This other woman is getting on my nerves. Can we talk more? Somebody wants someone's attention. Okay? But this guy's saying, you can trust me, girl. This older man, but he's lying. He's lying. He's cheap. He doesn't use protection. ES or SE could be significant. I'm pregnant with your baby in reverse. Somebody's not pregnant with this man's baby. They are possessed. Oh, snap. Somebody's not possessed either and not pregnant by this man's baby. Because she doesn't really like him like that. But he's in his bag or something, but he's cheap. Okay, but he's not using protection, so he's thinking that he's knocking her up, but she's not. She could be on a pill or doing something where she's not getting pregnant or she can't have a baby. She could be barren. Any of these things could be happening. But this man wants to have intercourse, not use protection, and somehow this woman is not getting pregnant, okay? And he's not lazy in bed in reverse. So this person here, they're having a lot. Addict, somebody could be a sex addict, and okay, all right, that was interesting, okay? Oh my gosh, we didn't even get the tarot yet or the white cards. So, well, I did pull small white cards. Stank deck. Okay, so stank deck is out. The stank deck is really stank today. Let's do some tarot and let's see, one card. Stank deck needs one card to come out. Okay, something needs to come out of stank deck. Okay, Genesis could be significant. Genesis or a G name. 38, 83, 12, or 21. Or Genesis 38, 12, 21 could be significant, this verse. Okay. Okay, I strip on the side in reverse. Okay, so somebody doesn't want somebody to know, or they stopped doing this, or they weren't doing it. Somebody's saying they're doing it and they weren't. Somebody's lying about doing it. It's coming out in reverse now. But something was going on with this person's food, their diet, in a Libra. Somebody was making bad decisions while they were stripping on the side. Okay, and the truth is coming out about it. They were doing something to Capricorn energy. Okay, somebody wants forgiveness. They want to move forward about this stripping on the side and what they were doing here. Cancer, Gemini in reverse. Somebody was very insecure when they were doing this. They needed to love themselves. That's what they needed to do instead of doing this act. Not to say that stripping on the side is bad, but in this person's case, it was for them because, okay, they were doing something for dead spirits. 10 of Wands in reverse. So this was some sort of offering up that they were trying to offer up people through this job, okay, for 10 of Cups, so that these spirits can have families to offer up again. That's all they seek, okay? Who's this? Virgo in reverse. Virgo, Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Gemini, and Scorpio is significant. Somebody was very dependent on these spirits, okay? Especially the Sagittarius energy here. Okay, this Sagittarius energy, this Scorpio Sag made people paranoid and scared because they're paranoid and scared. So when you feel, if you're working with these spirits and you feel paranoid and scared, this is because the spirit is. Okay, the spirit is paranoid and scared. You're channeling that spirit's energy because they're binded to you and they're not supposed to be. This Virgo is hustling someone here. Death. Okay, something needed to end, or it did. Somebody ended. This Libra water sign, a young child, a young water sign, a child that had Libra water placements could have had an ending, but this child is in the spirit, so they can't rest. Like somebody keeps invoking this child's energy to use them. E could be significant, first, middle, or last name E. Okay, this child was sacrificed for their imagination, their ability to communicate intuitively, their creativity, their new love, any kind of happy surprise they had coming. This group had to seize it for some reason. Okay, and we have 9 of Wands again in the upright. This person is not paranoid and sick and scared and having loss when they do this act to these children. This Pisces Aries is also present and trying to, these are spirits here. They're also thriving off of this child's energy and not letting the child rest in their afterlife. Chariot in reverse. A car accident could have happened. Something lost control. Something, the tires, something physical lost control while they were moving. Their body, a car, plane, something moving. Okay, 24 could be significant. Scorpio could be significant. Gemini could be significant. You have this Capricorn here. Okay, dealing with this Aquarius in reverse. This person doesn't want to keep their clothes on. This person constantly wants to engage with the clothes off because they cannot heal unless they have intercourse with the Capricorn energy. Maybe a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces, another Aquarius, which they might not be able to find. They might not be able to find another Aquarius in an upright, so they settle for other placements that they may have. Okay, Virgo, they want to have something with a Virgo as well. Okay, because they can find this energy, that's good. And this is Hermit. Okay, this person is soul searching and finding themselves, and this is who they want to accomplish and dominate. Okay, but they're disappointed. This Pisces has to move on. Okay, they want someone's wheel of fortune here. This Pisces Aquarius, they want someone's wheel of fortune. They want someone's inevitable fate. Okay, this fate is going to happen for this person, and they have no chance of taking it. And they want to be in that position. So they want to sacrifice someone who's in that position, but it just doesn't work that way. These spirits don't understand English. I don't know what it is. They don't understand language. They just keep doing the same thing over and over again when you tell them it's not going to happen. They just keep persisting. Okay, that's why they're a Page of Cups in reverse. All right. So it's like whatever they did to this child, it ended up happening to them because they're not getting the message. They target Capricorn, air, fire in the upright. Virgo, okay? So just be careful. Like, this energy is terrible, okay? They can't heal. They just keep doing this act, but it's not giving them anything. So they start to develop some sort of sick pleasure out of just ruining their life because they're not getting anything out of it. So their mind turns on this switch where, okay, well, I'm not getting anything, so I'll just keep ruining your life. And then they start getting this sadistic turn-on switch for causing destruction. This becomes exciting to them now because they get nothing else. They have to tell the truth about these acts here that they're doing. Okay, this fallen angel, Temperance in reverse. This person is an alcoholic. They have a problem with drinking. And they want, I see 2 of Cups here. They want this energy to have a problem as well so that they start doing witchcraft for them. Okay, for the Scorpio, Sag, this Taurus in reverse, Sag in reverse. Okay, they want people's new beginning. Cancer, Gemini, they want the new beginning. Okay, and this person could be facing time here because of what they did to a Taurus, Aries, or a Cancer, or a Gemini. You know what they did. 4 of Cups in reverse. This Virgo in reverse, okay? There's a very wealthy Virgo in reverse. A 10 of Pentacles in reverse is a wealthy person who does dark things for wealth. Okay, this person is also could be facing time. A Taurus, Sag in reverse, Scorpio, Sag in reverse, Gemini in reverse, could be facing time, or they could be acting like a victim. They're feeling very negative right now. And they're in some kind of trap situation. But they did something terrible to this group over here because somebody just wanted to give you something. Somebody wanted to give you something. Somebody's being responsible. Somebody is being productive. They have a routine. They work hard. And these dead spirits want their money. And they don't want them giving you anything. Even though something is owed to you, or this person could make more money than you. This came out earlier. You could also be in a situation where, you know, you're struggling, okay? Or I'll change that. You know, some people could be struggling. Some people could feel like that, okay? That's okay, as long as you don't feel like that all the time. But shit, people struggle, right? But what I'm saying is that you could have been in a situation where this person could have helped you, like they had more than you or something. Or this person just likes to give. This person is very charitable. They just like to give. They like to help. They want to balance the scales. This person is balanced. This is Taurus energy, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Okay, if somebody just feels like they can balance something out financially, they want to do that. And that's what somebody wants to do. But this other group, these death spirits, this lower fire earth energy, Scorpio lower, Scorpio energy, just wants to keep, there's 2 King of Wands here, okay? Somebody could have gotten replaced. The Scorpio Sag could have gotten replaced or something. And their double is doing the same thing. Whoever is hosting them, whoever replaced them is doing the same thing. Some kind of like natural disaster here. I'm looking on the TV, I see like this person's house is completely in shambles. Some kind of tornado, air disaster, okay? This could be lower air fire energy, okay? Somebody lost their home, like a S or T could be significant, but they lost their home. And God helped them out of this situation, but somebody could have lost their eyesight. Like this person, this spirit could have lost their eyesight and they did it to somebody else in the physical realm, okay? To try to recover their eyesight in the spirit, or for their host, okay? That could have lost their eyesight because they fucking around with them. Now, this Empress in reverse here, this person wants a child, this lower Taurus energy, maybe lower Taurus Scorpio, lower Taurus fire, lower Taurus Gemini, lower Taurus air. They want a child here, or they have one. But something is not good about this here. This Empress in reverse could be trying to do something with the Scorpio Sag. Yeah. Some sort of offering to these spirits. Some people refuse to stop giving the spirits. They just believe that God is not their savior. They believe that God is not their creator. And they really feel like they have to give the spirits. They're in this mentality. These are spirits making you feel like this. Okay, they don't want to fight these spirits. 5 of Wands in reverse. They don't want to compete with these spirits. They just want to do what they're told. Hands, handsome, hands, Hanson, hands, H-A-N name. The devil. Confirmation. The devil has caught these people. These people are caught. If you look at the devil card, you'll see what they look like here. They're in chains, they're in cuffs. The devil's job, I'll keep saying it, is to apprehend people who are hurting God's people. Period, point blank. That's all it is. This group has gotten to the point where they are greedy and they don't care who they have to destroy to try to get wealth. And that's why these people are in the position they're in. Because God said you have crossed boundaries that you were not supposed to cross. The devil is saying you have crossed these boundaries as well. And it's time. Virgo in reverse. Okay, doing things to Sag in the upright. Leo in the upright. Taurus, Aries in the upright. Okay, Virgo in the upright. Cancer in the upright. Okay, they're doing things to these signs here. This Virgo in reverse because they're not getting work, so they think they need to harm. Okay, we have a Leo Virgo here. This is a big, this King of Pentacles here could be dealing with dead spirits in their life. And security, something about security with this King of Pentacles. It's just very rare in the upright, but this Leo Virgo, a Leo Virgo Libra could be stalking you. This person could be a spirit, this energy. Or they could have hosts that host them in this realm. Deadly visions is what I see here. Deadly visions. Somebody could be seeing this, having these visions. They could want you to go to prison for them or something. They could be trying to sacrifice you to go to jail for them. Red or blue could be significant. Okay, you're fighting this energy. You don't want... This energy is competing with you. You don't want anything to do with this energy. This Leo Virgo in the upright here, who's very generous. Okay, I was just talking about this energy. They're trying to hide this person. They're trying to make it seem like this person doesn't exist at all. This person could have Gemini placements. And this other person here could have fire, Virgo, Libra, water placements in reverse. This person just can't They're empty, this person. They can be dehydrated as well, but they're empty. They're empty and they have nothing left to give. They just take. They want to have some sort of public competition with you or something. So, but something can't get any worse for you. Okay, like you're good. You're regenerating. There's a child here. You could want to have a child, or you have a child. There's something significant about this child and some kind of balancing that needs to happen regarding the child. And this person could be going to, again, Eight of Swords, again, somebody could be doing time for something that happened to a child. Because they were obsessed with some kind of disagreement you had. You didn't agree with something, you didn't want to do something, you might not want anything to do with this person. Okay, and some kind of celebration happened, a party or something, but you weren't, like, this person wanted you to, some kind of celebration happened, or some kind of marriage, homecoming, community, okay? And Ace of Wands in reverse says you were not enthused with this person sexually or anything. This person was boring to you, like you were bored with this person. They didn't have any energy. They were causing delays or something. Isaiah could be significant, or a name that starts with I. Yeah, okay, now a child is in reverse. Listen, whatever happened at this party, okay, or this celebration, or at home or something, they were upset, like, that you lacked passion about something, that they were, this Leo, okay, this Leo energy, fire in reverse. Aries in reverse, Aries, Gemini, anybody can be these signs, but this person was sad. They were sad, they got arrogant. An L name could be significant. It says, give no regard to mediums and familiar spirits. Do not seek after them to be defiled by them. I am your Lord, your God. I had to read that fast because it was on the TV. But you can rewind it. It's in Leviticus. Somebody didn't want to entertain these spirits. Like, it's like these spirits keep following you around and keep trying to make you do stuff for them or with them or trick you. Okay? But you're strong. Leo in the upright. Leo, Aries, possibly, my goodness. Leo, Aries, Gemini, Sag, okay, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Virgo. There's something you have compassion about, and it's not what this person is talking about. Like, it's not the same thing. Now, this person could have done something to a child. Give me more about this child in reverse. This is all because you don't want to do something with them. Yeah, they want this child's inheritance. Whoever this is has inheritance. An earth sign, or a fire sign. Somebody with earth fire placements. They want this person's skills, some kind of skills, something that they know. They want whatever this person desires, like somebody's calling up for the dead. Somebody's doing this. It's an abomination to God. Again, this is Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy, something about calling up people from the dead and it being an abomination. Somebody could have said, do you want to do this? His sons came to honor and he does not know it. They are brought low and he does not perceive it. Job 14:21. His sons come to honor and he does not know it. They are brought low and he does not perceive it. So your son or your family or a child came to honor you with something, but you didn't see them there. They were brought low, like somebody was trying to like cover them up or move them out of the way, and you didn't see something that they were trying to do. And maybe you thought this person didn't care. Somebody showed up for you. Somebody was trying to be there for you and support you. But somebody like hit them or maybe hit them or hid them. No one has ascended to heaven but he who came down from heaven. Okay, that could be significant for somebody. But what I'm saying is that somebody showed up for you and you didn't think they did because someone made sure you didn't see them. Something like this. Okay, yeah, a party. Okay, 4 wands and 3 cups. Some kind of celebration. Some kind of friendship, a community. You could have invited this person somewhere, or they knew about something and they showed up and you didn't see them or something, and it could have hurt your feelings. 4 wands in reverse. Okay, you didn't invite them the next time. Yeah, there was no celebration for this person next time, or you didn't celebrate something next time or something because of something that happened. Okay, but justice is served here. Balance is done. Truth and clarity is had. And fairness. You know the truth now. Moon in reverse. Pisces, Libra. Somebody's telling you the truth, or they need to. All right, this Aquarius here. Yes, justice again. And star energy. Something is going to be seen. Hands down. Whatever this is. Somebody with Aquarius placements or air placements. They deceived you. They're keeping secrets. And justice coming out twice. Maybe 2 court dates or something like this. Yeah. A judge could have been changed out or something. A different judge could be significant. Somebody could have did something to this judge in Aquarius, Pisces. Some kind of poly relationship and an accident. A young male could be in reverse. Somebody couldn't defend themselves from a sacrifice, and they couldn't accomplish something in the public eye because of that. Defender in reverse. Or a lawyer defend somebody. Maybe something happened to a lawyer as well. Some sort of special intelligence somebody had and they wanted to sacrifice it. But this other person is not having any accomplishment in the public eye. They were bullying this person. Maritimer in reverse. A boat in reverse. A fisherman, fish, Pisces, pirate. This person, something with a boat is in reverse. Something happened on a boat, or they're trying to reverse it. Ocean traveler. Some kind of travel on the water is in reverse, like it's not happening, or it didn't happen, it didn't finish, it didn't complete. Again, this lower Aquarius energy needs to rethink their approach, or they needed to. Somebody was pulling the star card here and had good omen and good fortune, and they wanted to take that. Somebody just wants peace here. They don't want to go to court. Law in reverse. They want to reverse this murder. Child. Aries. Trying to reverse some kind of terrible loss here to a child. Some kind of childhood trauma that needs justice. Some kind of abuse, kidnapping, selling, orphaning. Something like this is happening. A judge is in reverse. I'm sorry. I feel like something happened to a lawmaker, or we have law enforcement here. This is sad, whatever it is. It's like somebody really went this length to control something. Or somebody just wants peace. Peacemaker is here. Somebody just wants peace, man. You know, and it's like Somebody just wants peace. Somebody just wants peace. Some type of why is this out here? I can't repeat this. Somebody was having intercourse with this person, and somebody is traveled outside the US. I need you right now. New Jersey, or a place that starts with N or J. Someone is still married. One moment.
What you want to do is save hundreds.
One moment. All right, let's get back into this reading. A, B, C, D is significant. Somebody is still married, traveled outside the United States because they needed someone. They couldn't cause an allergy to this person, even though they were with their ex. Somebody's with their ex and made somebody travel outside the United States to see them and left them stranded somewhere. They couldn't cause an allergy for them. A, B, C, D. Okay, somebody is stalking someone. P in reverse. Subscribe, collective. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have incest here. Somebody needs someone to do this act. Tell me the truth. Mother. Close up in reverse. Deposits in the eye. Agreed to betray you. Marriage. For marriage, karmic still spying occasionally. Try to poison your food in reverse. They can't do it. Tight pants in reverse. Somebody's not wearing tight pants. A coworker is a hoe. A password is significant. This person wanted to betray you for your password, or in regards to your password. To do something in your eye as well. Something about your eyes are significant. The eyes. Clarity on this situation, please. Not making money at work, somebody. New shoes in reverse. Somebody's not turning themselves in, the stalker. Handcuffs is here. They want you to stop speaking. Artwork in reverse. They can't do something to your artwork. Somebody who has a sex change could be significant. They committed incest. AG or GE or GA. AG or GA is significant. A newfound freedom. Go away. You're telling someone to go away. Maybe someone you're married to, or maybe not. BE or EB could be significant. ER could be significant. RE. L. I want to meet up in the 3D. L. Stopped going to work. Somebody stopped going to work and they want to meet up with you. Okay, some sort of misdiagnosis happened at the doctor's office down south. Someone is telepathic, and then we have telepathic in reverse. Telepathic in the upright and telepathic in reverse. Wow, I have two cards like that. One is red and one is black. So that could be significant. Stay at home mom. Somebody's a stay at home mom. Okay, it's like somebody who's telepathic. They could have done something to this person with this misdiagnosis, or something happened to this person with a misdiagnosis. They don't have to be a mom. They could be, but now their telepathy is in reverse. But it was a misdiagnosis or something, like something had to change. Somebody, you were supposed to meet up with somebody and that's why somebody did this or something. The letter A is significant. NE is significant. F is significant. FF is significant. The letter I is significant. Somebody just had a birthday. Something is more than sex. So something is serious. But somebody just wanted lust. So there's two different people fighting over someone. Jesus is here, okay? And the spiritual attacks are in reverse. They're down. The spiritual attacks are down. Somebody's having an improvement with the spiritual attacks. And somebody needs your help desperately because they stopped working or something. Florida or a place that starts with F. Somebody was lusting there. A name that starts with D could be significant. D. And antennas. The antenna on something. These enemies are in reverse. Okay, this is a lot. Only take what resonates. Alright, collect. This is a little bit of a stressful reading. There's a lot of energy that is stalking. Somebody's drinking every day. Let's close out with this here. Somebody's drinking every day. And they stole money from a dead person. Do not marvel at this, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice and come forth. This could be significant. This has something to do with Jesus. Jesus did come out in the reading. Chinese food, sex change. Okay. Something is ending because someone is preaching God's word. So something is ending somewhere. God is saying don't be ignorant to something concerning those who have fallen asleep. Do not be ignorant. Okay. Again, they cannot cause this allergy. Somebody keeps trying to cause an allergy that's false with witchcraft. Okay. Someone needs to repent. Some kind of new beginning here. There's some kind of incest happening that is just, it's not good. A male celebrity could be significant. Marriage. And somebody agreed to betray someone using incest. Or this is a weapon on a vacation or something when they traveled outside the U.S. Okay? This could be significant for someone. New Jersey or a place that starts with N or J could be significant. And we have Jesus again. Somebody agreed to betray you and try to make you stranded because you believe in Jesus, or another, maybe because you're telepathic as well, and they try to make somebody misdiagnose you with something. A male celebrity could have done this. Brit, a British person could be significant. A brother is on the run. They agreed to do something. On the floor we have stay-at-home mom. Somebody just is so angry that somebody's a stay-at-home mom. They could be envious of this. They want to cause an allergy for this person because, all right, they're telling somebody the truth about down south. Okay, something happened down south, or a place that starts with D or S, about deposits in the eye. A media personality, okay, is doing this. W is significant. L is significant. A stalker. Running out of time. Having spiritual attacks. Mother in reverse. Somebody could be in some heat over this here. Something that happened maybe a long time ago. T is significant, the letter T. Anybody's name can start with T. I want to meet up in the 3D, but it's somebody doesn't want to, they don't want somebody to see this. It's covered up. They want to meet up in this realm. Okay, what happened here? Some kind of betrayal or deposits in the eye. Tried to poison your food. So when somebody went somewhere and they tried to poison somebody through their food. In something, in somewhere, I still look at their pictures. Somebody was stranded somewhere down south. Mother in reverse. Maybe you couldn't call your mom in time, or something about time is significant. Still married in reverse. Somebody's divorced, doing rituals every day. This person who you divorced from is doing rituals every day on this person. What the hell? Porn. Somebody's asking if you're into that. Obsessed with hurting you. Not working, not making money at work in reverse. Somebody was making money at work and they wanted to sacrifice this by making you drink every day. So you don't have a testimony in reverse. You don't wear fake jewelry. Somebody's upset about that. New Jersey in reverse. Somebody from New Jersey's in reverse over artwork, art or something they created. And they wanted to be with somebody, they wanted a serious relationship with someone, but then they needed somebody's help desperately because some kind of this lustful person needed their help. This lustful person that wanted to just use them for sex needed their help desperately to sacrifice them. The letter T is significant, first, middle, or last name. Somebody is very dependent on this person. The color red is significant. I need you right now in reverse. This other person doesn't need them, but they need this other person. Could be significant. Ed, ED, or DE. Day. Day is significant. Someone is indecisive about something, okay? That someone won't go away from something. They don't want to contact you soon, or they're not contacting you soon because they're having spiritual attacks. And they're not leaving someone. They're not leaving this person who's telepathic or a telepath. They want to meet this person here. They're not future faking someone. Somebody could be trying to confuse you as far as some kind of contract. No one believes them anymore. New shoes. New shoes. Somebody wants someone to get new shoes. They want your old shoes to put on their altar. Football shoes or football sneakers or something. Something like this could be significant. T, P, last card. It's more than sex. L. Somebody wants more than that. They want something serious here. They're not future faking someone, but there is something going on with the deposits in the eye, and then something turning into lust. It's like somebody could have been serious about you, but then somebody starts doing something to this person and to their eyes, and then this person changes. Something like that is happening. That's your reading.